In today's video, let us overcome how touch screen works. In today's era, all have the touch screen phones, and even you are able to watch this video in the touch screen phone or smartphone itself, but in late 90s touch screen was only mandatory for the laboratories. Let us get more involved in the topic, so do watch the video till the end, as there are many suspense in this video. Even the keypad phones had the touch screen, but they were not convenient to use like the full touch screen. And they were lagging in the features also, but if the touchscreen was not developed, then still we people would have been using those keypad phones. And we were not able to play PUBG, Call of Duty in our phones. If you play any of this game, do comment down in the comment section in which rank you are. But have you thought any day that how does this touch screen works? How will it know where we touched? In today's video, let me tell you the whole story of touch screen. In touch screen there are 4 types of touch screen. Namely, resistive touchscreen, capacitive touchscreen, infrared touchscreen, surface acoustic wave touchscreen. We think that touchscreen came into existence recently, but touchscreens had entered the world in the year 1960s. In the year 1965, a scientist named E. A. Johnson had published an article regarding the capacitive touchscreen. In that article he had described the touchscreen in this way. A capacitive touchscreen features an insulator such as glass, coated with a transparent conductor like indium tin oxide. A human finger coming into contact with it acts as an electrical conductor. In this touchscreen a person could touch a single place at a time. The technology was taken over by the UK Air Traffic Control. Till the year 1990 they used the same technology. After Johnson, the technology was developed by George Samuel Hurst. While he was studying atomic physics in the year 1970, he accidentally invented a resistive touchscreen, but it was shown in the year 1982. This technology was being invented in Kentucky University at the being they touch that it will only be implemented for laboratories usage, but later on George Samuel Hurst had got different ideas on that project and developed it, and he named it as allographic, and he identified that it will work more smoothly with the computer monitor like this. The resistive technology came in existence in 1970. After this, in the year 1971, the University of Illinois had invented a device named Plato 4 terminal, where it did not had only capacitive and resistive touchscreen, even they had introduced infrared touchscreen. In this way, even the infrared technology was also came into existence later. In the year 1987, the world's first human-controlled multi-touch device was being invented in University of Toronto by Dr. Nimesh Mehta. Later many people struggled a lot, and at last touchscreen was made commercial available for all. After touchscreen came in implement for all computer and mobile, it got more improved. Now let us know how touchscreen works. First let us know regarding resistive touchscreen. In resistive there will be 2 layers. In this one will be resistive layer and another will be conductive layer. In this current will be passing, there will be passing in 2 layers, a small gap made between 2 layer by the help of spacer, where it will in this form like a small bubbles. Resistive layer will be in the bottom and conductive layer will be in the top. This conductive layer will be so thin and flexible. It will be like wherever you touch it will bend and come in contact with resistive layer. As told in the beginning, the current will be passing in both the panels. As we touch, the conductive layer bends and touches the resistive layer, so the fluctuation of current occurs in that place. When you touch, the change in current will be recognized by the CPU, so that it will know where the screen is being touched, and it will make the software to change in that place. In this resistive touchscreen, the drawback is at a movement you can touch only one place, like you have experienced in some phones where it will not respond for 2 fingers at a time. The best experiences where you can feel is while seeing a photo. When try to zoom, it will not zoom, but while you double tap on the photo it will zoom. Those are the resistive touchscreen, and they used to respond even if you touch using a stick or any object. Also, this type of touchscreen were being used in 9 to 10 years ago. Even this technology was being used in many ATM machines, but it is rare to find such kind of machines nowadays, because now all the ATM machines are being updated for the capacitive touchscreens. In few years we will not be able to find this resistive touchscreen, as capacitive touchscreens are more smooth to use and have a better experience and feedback. Now let us know how this capacitive touchscreen works. In this capacitive touchscreens it will have an electric layer of a modified copper or else indium tin oxide layer, where the 4 ends of this will be attached with the electrodes, and this setup will be protected with the glass setup. The electrodes which is in the four ends will be sending some amount of current. When we touch the screen, the current which will be passing will get transferred in our finger, because even human being is a good conductor of electricity. As we touch the screen, the current starts passing in our hand. The CPU senses where the screen is being touched, and it will respond according to it. By changing the texture in the place where you touched in this capacitive touchscreen, we have the support of multi-touch. In this touch screen, it won't respond if we touch in stick, as current does not pass through it. But the best place where you can experience this is while using the smartphone in the rain. It will be changing as water hits the screen, as water is the good conductor of current. The best pair for this kind of touchscreen is our fingers. Now smartphones which we are using has this capacitive touchscreen. This touchscreen will be faster than the resistive touchscreen, and it will be more accurate. This capacitive touch was first introduced by Apple company. Before that, Nokia and Sony company used resistive touchscreens as capacitive touchscreen were good to use. Many Nokia users had shifted for Apple company at present in smartphones, smart TV, ATM. They are using capacitive touchscreen now. The last but not the least, infrared touchscreen. This is a type of touchscreen can be used. Let me explain it proper. Just think that your TV is not a touchscreen TV, but by installing this infrared touchscreen you can make that non-TV screen TV into touchscreen. But the point is that even your TV software must support this. Now let me tell how this infrared touchscreen works. In this touchscreen, the sensors will be placed vertically and horizontally. In one side there will be LED lights, and on the other side photocells will be placed. The light from the LED will be flowing towards the photocells. When we touch the screen, the light will be blocked. As a result, the CPU will sense this, and it can predict where you have touched the screen. In this infrared, you can use any things for touch. This works on the basis of light. If the light is blocked, the CPU thinks you have touched the screen. In the same way, the other touch technology as surface acoustic wave touchscreen were in infrared technology. They used to place the light in photocells. Instead of that, this will have ultrasonic sound meter in one side, and on the other side it will have ultrasonic receiver. Even the working is also same. The ultrasonic sound meter will be sending ultrasound, and the receiver will be receive the signal. When we touch, the sound waves will be blocked, and the CPU senses this movement and responds to us by changing the photo or the picture in the screen. This two technology, whereas infrared and SAW touchscreen are used by many people, mainly in old computer. If you think this video was informative, then don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button. Only the like and subscribe button, not our screen, for more videos. If you didn't like, also no problem, share with your friends, but in both the care hit the subscribe button.